Alright, my name is Gbenga or Abraham. I'm a chartered accountant and also a financial modeling and valuation analyst. My first self-acclaimed role was at my mommy's shop where I would call myself the chief operating officer. At second shop, I was just that young boy that was just getting into a lot of troubles and going to school every day and making sure I survived.
I was chartered at 18 and you interned with one of the largest bank of America.
Yeah.
What's that like for you?
Because this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity and I had to give everything I had in life to it. Because if I didn't feel I would have not met people I met that mentored me. Your skills add value to you. When you have to make sure you are committed, you have to make sure that you stay hungry, you keep striving, even when you get that big gig, you get that big job or you get that big internship. Make sure you keep on showing your hunger. Don't kill the fire basically.
Okay, so Gbenga, tell me about yourself.
Alright, my name is Gbenga or Abraham. I'm a 300 level student at University of Lagos, currently studying accounting. I'm a chartered accountant and also a financial modeling and valuation analyst. A bit about my educational background: I started from civil engineering primary school in Bariga, then I went to Adeosho, now they call it Jadov. Then I went to University of Lagos, now I'm studying accounting. I think I said that earlier. Then, about my professional experience, I started my first self-acclaimed role was at my mommy's shop where I would call myself the chief operating officer, trying to sell market, basically foodstuffs and drinks. Then I got my first real life experience at Capital Food Investment Group Limited, where I was an accounting intern for 3 months. Then I'm also a member of my the investment society Interned, where we do a lot of finance presentations and try to simulate what happens to finance. Then this was my intern at the Bank of America at London, the investment banking division. Then right now I work with a venture capital advisory firm where we help startups raise money. Basically, so I think that's a bit about myself. Yeah, thank you.
So, you mentioned your secondary school. As a secondary school, did you envision this level of success?
To be very honest, I don't think so. I never envisioned level of success. At second school, I was just that young boy that was just getting into a lot of troubles and going to school every day and making sure I survive every day. When I enter trouble, I make sure I get out of trouble without my brother knowing that I'm in trouble. Basically, that was just my goal in secondary school. And I knew how to wait extra because I was still 14 and universities in Nigeria, especially public universities, do not collect you until you are 16. So I knew that also, so I just knew I just had to just wait it out and just live life. So I didn't know what I was going to do even the next 6 months in secondary school. I think I was thinking I was probably going to teach and make money, but I never did that anyways. So.
While waiting it out, what did you do that period?
So I think after secondary school, my daddy said I should start my ICANN. So I started ICANN in 2018. So when I started, it was a bit new, a bit exposure, meeting new people, talking to new people, and attending classes. I had to read hard. Although I was serious in the beginning, but I knew I had to read to do very well. I think that was when I started to develop that habit of being committed and being very hungry for what I was basically. Then I wrote all the exams, and I gained admission the next year in 2019, trying to write my ATS3 to get my AAT certification that time. So that was what I did basically by waiting out for admission.
So you became chartered at 18. What was that like for you?
So basically, I think at first I was thinking of getting at 17. But when COVID-19 happened, so I had to quit like a diet. So I didn't write because I was very scared. Then I wrote after COVID-19 ended in December. And I passed my school. I had just 1 more level. Then I had to combine that with school exams and everything. And I was not really focused. I don't know what happened that period. But I failed I think 3 papers out of 5 papers. Then I think I was a bit down, but I didn't really let it pull me down. I just moved on basically. Then I wrote the next exam again. Then I failed I think 1 paper. Then I wrote the final procedure and I finished at it. And at first, I think before that it was going to be a big deal, but I think I decided to see the bigger picture basically. So I just felt it was a very huge burden to let off myself, and it was a big achievement. At the other side of it, I just felt I had to look at the bigger picture and knowing that this is not the end, it's just the beginning, and I have to push forward to get more things that I would want to do, basically.
Okay, so at the period where you actually had to rewrite some papers,
Yeah.
what happened in this period?
So I think normally when you see failure it's a bad thing. Generally it should be a bad thing. But I think for me, me feeling like those papers were one of the best moments of my life. Because if I didn't fail, I would have not met people I met that mentored me and the friends I met that had the same hunger that I had. Because if I had finished at 17, I was at 17, which I wanted to finish at. I'll probably be very young, fresh out of it, with no experience or no exposure of how it should be like in the real life. But when I feel that I was able to meet more people through going to overnight and going to extract, like I met more people and I felt, oh, and I could see a very, so I could not actually see the future because then I didn't even know what the future was going to be like. When I could see what I had to do to keep on working and becoming better and being the best part of myself, basically. So, yeah, so that's how it was like for me when I feel.
That's wonderful. So you started at 18 and you interned with one of the largest bank in the world, Bank of America.
Yeah.
What's that like for you?
To be honest, I didn't want to apply at this because I felt 200 level they would not pick me because they want to pick me not to be students and above, and I felt, oh, let's just give it a shot. Then I gave it a shot because my friends were already doing the interview stage and it was close to the deadline. I just felt, oh, and this is my CV like no CV. I felt let's just submit this with my CV. And next thing, I go to the next stage. I did the first stage of the interview process, which was the higher view. I did it and I was not told to mistake. Then I got an email to send my wife result. I made mistakes that aspect, but thanks to my friend Amina, I was able to correct mistake and we send it back to her to the HR. Then my next interview phase, I missed the email for that. They had to call me because I was not really putting too much mind. I felt they would not pick me. So at the end of the day, when I did the 24 interview, I was still not positive. When I put it positive, I was like, wow, this is actually very interesting. Which I prepared my life out of it and I gave it my best shot basically. Then I sent it in. Then I did the interview. Sorry, I did the interview and it was I think good. And the first stage I thought I had messed up a bit, but thankfully I didn't actually mess up. I just felt I messed up. I didn't mess up actually. Then I got the feedback that I had gotten the offer to intern with them next summer. So that was how the journey was like basically.
So during the time of your application, I remember you were writing exams that period. How did you juggle both?
Yeah, so I was writing school exams, my 200 level first semester exam. I just came out from strike, so it was rushed and packed. But I think I sacrificed school exams because I just felt I'll be able to rough it one way or the other. I mean, I should have some little knowledge of what I'll do in school, but this I don't have much knowledge, and this was very big because I mean, this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I had to give everything I had in life to it. So I made sure I dropped my school preparation. I read hard because even my final interview was 2 days, I think 3 days before my school exam starting. So I just read for my final interview, prepared hard. Then after the interview, I just started preparing for my school exams. I was starting the next Tuesday after the Friday of my final interview, basically.
I do not think you dropped any because you had straight A for that
I think
semester, 4.0 on dots.
yeah, that happened. But I think what happened was basically I kind of had good knowledge of what I was going to do in school, and I'm a fast reader, so I was able to read very fast and cover a lot at a very fast pace. So that's what I think happened, basically.
So when you got a yes to intern at the Bank of America, how did you feel?
Like I felt very accomplished because I mean it was very big. It's one of the biggest things, and then I was like, oh yes, we've done it already. Because this was like maybe the biggest goal I had at that moment, and yeah, I was very happy. I felt accomplished, but there was this pressure of oh now I have to start preparing on how to make sure I do well and I bring my best in terms of my technical skills and also my behavioral skills. And now I communicate with people how I do things basically. So I think there was also that pressure of not disappointing when I get to the actual work environment. So it was two aspects, the happy aspect and the aspect of the pressure aspect basically.
So what was the experience like interning there?
So the experience was good, a lot of exposure, a new country, meeting people from diverse culture, diverse beliefs, diverse environment, diverse upbringing, seeing the world from a very bigger point of view and seeing the behind the scenes of a lot of things that happen in the financial markets. Basically, so it was really big. It was a very big experience for me, and I think it was like for me it was one of the best, for probably the best moments of my life so far because I really enjoyed what I was doing. I loved what I was doing. It was like I was doing what I came to life to do, basically, all the stages of the internship. So I enjoyed every bit of it. Even when I was down, I just knew I had to pick up myself and keep on doing what I was doing. When I got corrected, I just made sure I worked on the correction and did my best. And when I got praised for doing something good, I just acknowledged and made sure that, oh yes, I can still do more than this basically. So that's how it was for me.
So, are there any pressures?
I think right now there are no pressures. I'm just trying to see out with good grades and trying to just get a good job basically. Although then there used to be pressures on trying to do a lot of things, but now I think now I'm just trying to just go easy and make sure I see how school. That's like my major. I think that's big. That's the biggest pressure. See how school and finish basically. But right now, I think the pressure is.
So, what's the future like?
The future is it's looking very good, but I just think I just have to just make sure I don't stop what I've been doing in terms of consistency, my obsession, my commitment, making sure I do the right things at the right time and learn the right thing at the right time. Make sure I'm technically strong and also my behaviorals in terms of my professionalism and how I also work with people is still very intact basically. So try to get a good job in an investment banking firm, work work well, be a top analyst associate, vice president, maybe a director, and just get to the top of the ladder. Basically, that's how the future is like for me.
Okay. What factors contributed to this level of success?
Yeah, I'll start from the fact that I just kept on doing what I wanted to do without looking at what people were saying. But that people always talk, trying to maybe discredit your action and tell you, okay, scams, really scams, don't do this, don't do that. I don't know that, but I just make sure I did keep on doing what I was doing because I knew what I wanted basically. Then also there was also the part that I wanted a good life. I wanted to live a very good life. So I knew that to live that life you have to make money. And what's the best way to make money? I have to make sure I'm top 1% in whatever I'm doing. So I made like putting the efforts and also in terms of my obsession, commitment, and also I was very consistent. We need to do everything, go the extra mile to make sure that oh this thing that I want, I get it basically. So that's what I feel related to all this. On sorry, also I think that's also like the fact of meeting people that will actually help me also, people that would keep on the fire, keep on the drive, basically in terms of mentors and even friends around me that had the
Okay,
same
so when
mentality
we
that I had also. Yes.
look at celebrities up there, it feels sometimes like we can't get to where they are. It looks very far. When you look at the rich people and all of that, it feels like it's far. Reason I'm bringing the everyday person to see that these things can be achievable or is achievable. What do you have to say to the everyday person who's trying to chase his or her dreams too?
I think for me personally, for the everyday person, there are two categories. So there are those that know what they want to do, and there are those that don't know what they want to do. So for those that know what they want to do, which I think is the easier one, sometimes actually. So I think what you just do is you know what you want to do, you know what you want to do, and you probably know the big picture. So if you don't know the big picture of where you want to become in the next few years, don't spoil yourself. The fact that I know what you want to do is a good start. What I feel you should start with is trying to improve your skills. Your skills add value to you. When you add value to you, then at the same time, your skills involve your technical skills in terms of if you're a coder, how well can you code? If you're a finance person, how well can you work with your Excel and PowerPoint? And the next skills also your skills in terms of working with people, communication, your behaviors, and your personality. Make sure it's top. Then when you have those things, you have value already, and you sell value. People give you money, you make more money, get more successful. You also meet more new people that are willing to work with you, help you, and connect to bigger pieces. So from there, you begin to see the bigger picture of where you want to be. So I think that's what I was about to say. So in everything you have to do in this situation, you have to make sure you are committed. You have to make sure that you stay hungry, you keep striving, even when you get that big gig, you get that big job, or you get that big internship. Make sure you keep on showing your hunger. So that's it.
Okay, that's it. I hope the everyday person has picked or learned or enjoyed one or two things from speaking with Gbenga, investment banker. It's not easy. Or financial analyst. Okay, so please watch, enjoy. I hope you pick one of the two things. Please like, please subscribe and share to anyone who you think would benefit from this so they get to learn what to do. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.